you. Lovely. So just going to mute you all. Welcome everyone. It's our Monday Energize, a little mix of yoga, Pilates, sometimes a bit of Qigong, whatever the fancy takes us on a Monday. The most important thing is that we're just moving our bodies and our spines in all the different directions, getting us ready for the week ahead, not hopefully feeling as stiff. So you can start off with a cross-leg position. We're going to just do a little bit of seated mobility to start with, or sitting on your blanket. Take a moment or two just to wobble side to side and just rock forward and backwards and roll the shoulders away from the ears. Just take a moment to take a nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, bring ourselves in to the body, bring ourselves into this space. And now on the next inhale, reach your right arm up and take a nice lateral bend as you exhale to the side. We're going to flow this out. Inhale, lower that arm, reach the other one up, and exhale, come across. Try not to lift the knees with you, so you're really feeling grounded and rooted through those butt cheeks, and exhale across. Opening up that side body, lifting all the way up, and then hold on this one. Take a breath in. And then turn and look to your thumb, spread out your fingertips, squeeze your core muscles in now, and take a baby seated twist as you look behind, so not too deep. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine, draw that navel into spine, so you're lifting up through your pelvic floor muscles, little squeeze through perineum, and then release to center, reach the right arm up, breath in, and then exhale, twist and turn and look behind over that left shoulder. Slowly then coming back to center, reach both arms up now and reach forward, but keep your seating bones grounded down, relax the shoulders, keep reaching, then lower the arms down. Slowly we're going to fold forward, scooping the navel in, and slowly, if you can, if there's any back issues, stay upright. Roll the head down. Rolling up. Swap legs now, so you're giving both hips and knees a good working through, and lubrication, hands on the knees now as we start our little circles. Again, just push the knees down, exhale, and inhale, draw it back. So again, slowly drop the head if that feels good. Just again, opening in to that whole, all the muscles of the spine. Exhale, linking the movement with breath. So again, that's what we're doing through the whole sequence. We're linking the movement with breath. Pause at the center. Take a moment there, breathe. Just take the breath up and down the spine. And then we'll go the other way, circle, small circle. Imagine that little pinball. We do this quite often, opening up that serpent energy. Shoulders and head can get involved if you feel ready. If not, then don't. Push the knees down. So giving a nice massage there of the glutes. 2 more here. Last one. And then this time, take the arms out to the side. Big stretch. Really spread out the fingertips and make a fist. Wiggle out those fingertips. Make a fist. Wiggle out. Then give yourself a big bear hug around that tree. Interlink the fingers. Lock the chin in. Tuck the tailbone under. And really stretch into the middle of the shoulder blades. Breathing into this space. Good. Then interlink the fingers, stretch up. And again, that little instinct left and right, or little baby twist, whatever feels good for you. Listen to your body. And then when you're ready, slowly coming down, come to a child's pose. Again, you can have something underneath your knees. Take a little swish side to side. So you're getting a nice little massage into the bottom as well. Take a moment or two there. Maybe your knees are quite far out or narrow. Maybe big toes are together. When you're ready, roll yourself up to all fours. Take some cat-cows now, knees underneath the hips. And as we inhale, dip the belly, lift the tailbone and slightly look forward. Don't crunch the head back. And as we exhale, curl the spine, lower back middle back, upper back to the sky. Lock the chin in, look at chest or through legs. And then exhale. So movement and breath. Just lubricating the spine, loosening up all those stiff, tight spots. Notice if one particular area of the spine is a little bit more tender. And then just maybe pause into it and breathe into that space. Good. When you're ready, come to a wide elephant. We're going to just stretch the legs wider and bend the elbows, giving a nice stretch all the way up the back of those legs and all the way down the spine without putting too much pressure through shoulders. You might not be ready for down dog yet. And then when you're ready, slowly walk your feet in and start to take a marching down dog, little swivel side to side. If you've got any layers on and you want to take them off as you're starting to warm up, now's probably a good time to do that. I'm just going to swap directions. Now, again, marching out. Take a little swivel now. Look into one armpit, bend the knee in. Just, again, really working into the creaks, the cranks, the tight spots. Every so often there's a sigh or a yawn. Let it go. Come to a high plank now as we inhale, lock and load. If you're not ready, then just drop your knees down. Remembering to push your sternum up towards the sky. And you're looking at that lovely mirror in between your thumbs. Good. Take an exhale breath, push yourself back. Again, soften elbows if you're a bit tight through shoulders and heels slightly turned out. Come up onto the tiptoes, way forward again. Inhale, lock and load, high plank. So it's a nice long line from crown of head to tailbone. And exhale, push back away. We'll do one more of those. Inhale, just firing up those core abdominals. And gently push away. We're going to step or jump now to the top of our mats and take a lovely dangle. So just literally lots of knee bend, grab hold of the elbows and a little swing side to side. If you're recovering from being ill and this head below heart's too much, then just come halfway and keep your head above heart, just to help with your breathing if you're still a bit snivelly. Halfway lift, inhale, stretch the legs long and peel the shoulders away from ears. Squeeze the belly muscles in. And then exhale, fold again. Just hang like that rag doll. We're going to peel up. If your back's a bit tight, then go with a flat back. One vertebrae at a time as you bring hands in to prayer, to prep, to lift them overhead. And you can now interlink the thumb and index finger and take your baby back bend if you feel ready. Now squeeze the inside thigh, butt and core like you're squeezing a lucky penny in between the bum cheeks. Slight look up, just a baby one. And then exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Take an inhale breath here. And again, really spread out the toes. Check that your toes are forward, that each toe is connecting the outer edge and the heel, lifting up through the arches. Half moon as we inhale, lift up. Take a little half moon, push your hip to the front, arms to the back. Back to center, breathe in. And exhale, half moon to the other side. Let's do one more each side here. Inhale, center. Exhale, push. Inhale, keep scooping. Exhale to the side. Go back to center. Baby cactus now. Lower the elbows down. Scoop and look up. So it's a bit more of a back extension. Squeeze, core connection, and then gently peel down as we start some sun salutations with the lunge option. Inhale, halfway lift. Movement and breath synchronized together. Exhale down. Take one leg back and take your lunge. You'll do the other on the other side later. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, way forward. Option drop on the knees for your first chaturanga or a cat-cow. Exhale, lower down. Nose, chin and chest. Inhale, nose, chin and chest. Baby cobra or up dog. Squeeze the core. Use your knees for the first couple if you need to. Exhale, back up to down dog. Option now here for those wanting a bit more cardio is to float this one out or stay here or child's pose. Inhale forward, lock and load. Exhale, push back. Inhale, lock and load. Exhale, push back. Good, one more here. Inhale, lock and load. Exhale, push back. Take your other leg through now to the lunge, so both sides get it. Try not to push the hip forward, pull back. And then step the back leg in. As we gently then exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And again, flat back or stack the spine, come all the way up. You choose what feels right for your lower back. Take your baby back bend, squeeze. And then exhale, back to center. Good. Inhale, breath to prepare. Exhale, breath. So using that strong Ujjayi breath, that wave-like breath. Inhale up, half moon, just one on each side this time. Exhale to the side. Inhale, return to center. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Baby cactus. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take your lunge as we inhale. Exhale, push back into your down dog. Inhale, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, nose, chin and chest roll through. Up dog option if you're ready. Squeeze the core. Exhale, push back and away. Down dog. Float or pause. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, guys. Good. Just taking that little bit of a cardio challenge or rest if you're feeling your breath's not catching up with you. Good. Inhale, lock and load. Squeeze in. Exhale, back. Take the leg through. Other leg. If it gets a bit stuck under the knee and pull it through. We're still a little bit stiff. It's still January. Back leg steps through. Toes together or hip distance. If there's a bit of back issues, halfway lift, just stay neutral. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up. Again, hands on hips will help. Inhale, reach up. Push hips through. Exhale, back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Good, half moon. Inhale up. Elbows next to the ears. Push to the side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side. Good. Back to center. Inhale, open baby cactus. Good. And exhale, fold. Keep scooping the belly in. Always keeping it connected. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, step or jump into your high plank. And hold in that high plank position. We're going to do some mountain climbers. Your option, if you're not ready, is on all fours and kick back one leg. So we come in with the knee and push back. We're going to try 10 of these. That's 2, 3, 4. Keep squeezing. If you're doing kickbacks, you might be slightly slower. Again, keeping those hips parallel to the floor. 2 and 1. Take a release back and just give your wrists a little love. Just circle the wrists. Wiggle out the fingertips. And you may even want to just stretch those wrists, palms up. And then swap sides, palms down. And then just give them a little shake. Shake, 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 shake. Good. Okay, now getting set up. Bringing your right leg in. I'm going to do left just so it looks better. Swing up and get ready for your warrior 2. Stretch the arms out. And again, just check that alignment. Your hips are forward and your chest is stacked on top. Try not to let this knee bow in. So you physically get your hand to pull it back out. Again, the back knee caps into thigh. Holding here. And then as you get comfortable, power down another inch lower. Now we're going to take the bow and arrow. We're going to take the back arm, palms forward, and we're going to swing that arm round to the front. And we're going to pull back the elbow, follow it like a bow and arrow. Swing around without actually moving the torso. You're following the hand. Good, and again, one more. Pull back. Take your reverse warrior now, swing your front arm up. You can even wrap that hand round. Good, take your triangle, straighten the front leg. Your back leg could jump in slightly. Reach, 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 and exhale down. Looking to the floor, middle or top. Reverse warrior, push through, exhale up. Good, gently then we're going to come forward into our figure of 4. So step the back leg in and take, first of all, a balance. We'll take a nice warrior 3, which is like aeroplane pose. Lifting the back leg, balancing, torso in line with back leg. Push down and then bring front knee, lift, and take a balance. Flex that foot. Lots of wobbling today, I don't know about you. Breathe into it. Now flex the foot and come into that figure of 8. Nice stretch, standing stretch with the piriformis, deep into the glutes. Now the option is a forward fold or a one leg split. So drop it down. I've got the table right next to my head, so be careful if you've got anything near you. Good, drop the back leg and then come to warrior 1. Swoop up. Now the hips are forward, facing the front of your mat. A little narrower, not quite so wide as the warrior 2. And then take a nice straight leg at the front, come to your pyramid. We've done this last week. Hands can stay on the hips. If you've got the tendency, like I have with my glutes here, and hold my hands on my hips, but you can be on the floor or on your thigh. Good, gently step back through to center and just have a little shake out there. Just shake out the legs. You might even want to stretch through the toes. Take a nice deep breath in. Then when you're ready, warrior 2 on the other side now. Swoop up, stretch back, pull back in that knee. Just get your alignment. Checking arms, shoulders. Really pull up again, so really strong through the core. Roll the back arm round. Swoop it in, follow it. Good. If you've got not much arm room, then just bend the elbow. Good. Hold here. Take a reverse warrior. Swing up. Wrap the hand round. Take a breath in. Triangle. Jump the back leg in slightly if you need to. Arms forward. Swing, swing, or reach, reach, reach. Keep scooping that belly in. Reverse warrior, swing through, exhale, so a little bit of a flow. Good, then jump forward. Look at the top of your mat. Take the leg off, take your warrior 3, so it's a standing balance. Push down that front big toe. Slowly bring your knee just under the hip, lift, flex the foot, so standing balance again. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, squeeze. Sit into the seat, come into that figure of 8. Standing leg balance, option, just a forward fold, or one leg split, pick the leg up behind you. And then when you're ready, step back, because we're going to do a little bit of a flow with into down dog of lifting legs and coming into swan. So zip up your dog, bring your big toes together. A little bit more hip opening here as well. Lift your front leg, bend the knee and look into that armpit. Swoop the leg in, round and down, and land down to your swan. And then relax the toe. Now stay upright, because we're going to do a few of these and then we might relax by the time we get to the last one. Kick back up. Staying on the same side. And then swing in and round and land down. Relax the back toe. And then see if it feels good to creep down onto the elbows. It should feel really strong. You're more leaning into this side. Breathe into it. And then we're going to do some half vinyasas to break that sequence up. Back up to down dog, so the hard bit. If you just want to do some cat-cows instead, you're very welcome. So we're going to try and do 8 to 10 rounds of this. Inhale forward. Drop knees if you want to get a bit more stronger with stamina. Exhale down. Inhale, nose, chin and chest. Up dog. Use your knees if you need to. Exhale back. So the hard part. Inhale forward. If it's feeling too much on wrists, just do a cat-cow or just do from down dog. So child's pose, down, and do your half version without doing the down dog, because I know some of you have got some wrist issues, and that will still give you that core strong endurance without putting too much pressure through your wrists. So the inhale, the exhale, lower down, the inhale, roll through, and the exhale, push back. Good. How are we getting on, guys? Well done. I know this one's tough. So if you need to just to get to 3 and you're going to build that up in the next few weeks, then that's fine. Give yourself a little goal. 8 to 10. And then when you're ready, just stop and pause. Take a child's pose and you can just rest the hands behind. Good. Back up to down dog. Zip up your dog. We're going to do our little swan sequence flow on the other side now. Push down, lift up that back leg. Bend the knee, look into the armpit. Swoop the leg in, round and down. Option stay upright. Good. And then push up. Tuck the back toe under. Push back up again. Look into the armpit, just again opening hips, and swoop down. So a little bit more challenging this one. Again, just be mindful, relax back toe, and again, maybe it feels good to lower down onto elbows or stay upright. Okay, we're slowly then going to come forward now. So swoop yourself forward and stretch your legs out. Take a moment here to again just move the seating pads or sit on that cushion if you need to. Flex the feet to the sky. And we're going to just slowly go forward. Just giving you a really nice groin stretch here. When you're ready, bend the knees. And we're going to do some nice window wipes. We're going to drop the knee down, bring one knee to meet it to get a nice stretch in this outer hip. IT band. Back to center, slightly leaning back if you've got enough room. Slowly back to center. Good. Now bring the feet together into butterfly, but bring the heels in and wrap your hands round either the gap in between the first and second toe or all the way around. We're going to just take a little bounce here. Again, just oiling into the hip joints. Relaxing shoulders, good. Good, and then gently come back to center. And then just gently come onto your bellies. So we're going to come onto the belly, but let's start on all fours. We're going to give you a few variations here. We're going to do an opposite arm, opposite leg from all fours. Push your sternum up again. And first of all, just start off with a toe tap behind and bring it back to center. Other foot, Now you're trying to do this without your pelvis wobbling side to side. So just slide your toe back, slide it in, and there shouldn't be a doo-doom of the hips happening. So really pull it in the core muscles. We're starting to activate and use the glutes. If it's uncomfortable being on your wrist, come down onto your elbows and do it. Or just go flat on your belly. Then we can reach the arm in front and then gently back to center. Opposite arm, opposite leg, while maintaining that strong core connection. Good. Exhale, extend. Inhale, return. And then if you're confident, start to lift the leg and arm. But we don't want them to go higher than the spine. So in line. Make sure your reset touchdown is nice. Transition, take your time, that slight pause. Exhale, extend. Inhale, look back down to your mirror in front of you. So they're always slightly looking up, following the arm, middle of the fingertip as you go forward with that front arm. So you're not just lifting the arms and keeping the head static. There's a slight lift of the head. It's a bit of balance as well. This again, activating the glutes. Last one here. And then roll yourself down onto the mat. And we'll do some core back work. And we're going to do some possible double leg. But don't worry if you're not there yet. Relax the head down. And then just gently push your pubic bone into the mat. Little squeeze and lift your one leg off the floor. And then relax. Little lift of the upper leg. And relax. And then we're going to try and lift both legs together. Squeeze the glutes really tight. Double leg lift. And then back. So remember, you've got the front core supporting. Lift. An option, come up onto the fingertips and we'll add a swimming motion. Hold here. And then we'll just flatter those feet out like we're deep sea swimming. Anyone feeling confident with the back, then you can lift the arms and patter the arms at the same time. If it's too much, then just keep the arms static for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring our knee out to the side like a half frog. Take the knee out to the side. Come up on the elbows. This is again an extra groin stretch with a bit of a back extension here. Now you can try and walk towards your knee and give a bit of an extra stretch there. See how that feels? Quite intense, that one. And then gently back to center, swap sides. I've just quickly got my pillow and put it underneath because I'm on a hard floor. Make sure you're comfortable. Lie flat and then see how it feels to take that bit of a back extension, come on the elbows. And then walk over, look towards that knee out to the side. Gently back to center. Gently then cross the ankles, lift the knees. You're going to make your way onto your back. Some of you will enjoy having a little blanket underneath the head for our little Pilates section, except for when we do bridge pose. Roll down. Gently peel the spine down. Take a moment now just to rock and roll through the pelvis. Again, we did lots of planks already. We've done that hard core of opposite arm, opposite leg. So just rock and roll the pelvis a few times. And then just gently imprint the spine. Nip your ribs in, and that area should stay exactly the same way now. We're then going to gently lift your front leg off the floor. And then lift your back leg off the floor. Point and flex the toes a few times just to loosen up any tension in the front shins. Now, if you've done lots of leg work or your thighs are really tight, then drop your heels, not your toes. Let's do some toe taps. Exhale, tap. Inhale, return. So nothing changes in this core. It's contracted, connected. You can feel your transverse abdominals pulling up either side of your navel. Good. If you're confident with that one, you can take your arms off the floor. Some of you got your Pilates balls as well. You're very welcome to use your Pilates balls if you want a bit more toning and honing through the arms. And I've actually got quite a few sets of these, so if anybody did want to buy any, then let me know. We then got the exhale back, opposite arm, opposite leg, and gently center. Exhale back. Try not to let those ribs flare out. Be really mindful the back arm does not need to touch that floor behind you. Keep the edge of the shoulder blades staying connected to the mat. And if you're doing this correctly, you should feel this pretty quickly. And again, the breathing now is out through the mouth, and that will just help to suck the navel into spine a bit better. Good. Four more of these. Now relax, bring the hands down. We're going to try some double leg work. So you might want your heels together now. So you're going to push your heels away, squeeze, and then bring your knees back to center. If you want a bit more inside thigh, keep your heels together and turn your toes out. And then bring your knees in. Exhale, push. Remember the arms are just slightly out to the side and back to center. Good, so whatever option, just forward or toes pointing out. Think of that ballerina. Now options is you can take arms level 2 where you're not using the floor to push your hands down. Or we can even extend double arm, double leg and bring them in. Exhale, extend. So this is pretty intense. You might only get 4 of these. Remember, if you've had a bit of a break and you're building it back up, just do what you can. Good, 4 more of these. Two more if you want, if not rest. Good, last one. And then hug your knees in for a moment there. Take a little release side to side. Little massage. Now roll onto your side and stretch your arm out. Again, if you've got a blanket or something, just so your head is supported, you could place even a blanket under the head. So your head doesn't feel like it's dropping down. You're keeping your spine in line. So just grab your blanket if you've got one, and you can just put it there. And that will just help to align your neck a bit better. Stacking your feet, but slightly pull and bring those toes forward. So you're kind of making a slight C shapes. We're going to lift the top leg point and flex the heel back down to meet the other. Inhale up. And again, you can hold the hands slightly in front or hand on hip, or more of a challenge, arm up. So again, not letting go of anything in the core here again. Lifting up, kneecap into thigh, long limbs. Good. Inhale up and back down. Good. This time hold up, hold, and we're going to do some circles of the toe all the way from the hip. We're going to go 4 one way, 4, 3, keep pulling in core, 2, you might need the hand in front, 1, and then go the other way, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. And then we're going to try and lift both feet off the floor, hold, and then lower down. Lift and squeeze, a bit tight, tough on that bottom hip, I know, if you're on a hard floor, back up. Lift and squeeze, core strong, and again, lift and lower. 2 more of these if you can. Squeeze. You've got that little gap from your waist. Yeah. Good. 1 more. Lovely. Gently then bring your knees in. We'll do some clams now. So we're going to have our feet on the floor. Feet lifted, one knee balancing, or completely off the floor. You choose. So we're going to open and squeeze back down. This is to get into that glute med. Many of us are not doing any stair walking if you're working from home now. So this area gets very deconditioned quite quickly. Lift and lower. Again, hand floor, hip, or up. Good. Last one. And then gently, when you're ready, transfer onto the other side. Lengthen out again. Have that blanket or cushion underneath your arm to support you there. Slide forward of the toes. One hip stacked on top of the other. Yeah, once you're there, lift, point, and flex. And lift. So this is our little Pilates section. So again, we're always contracting the core. So these are a little bit more slower and more controlled than maybe the yoga section. So not so many reps, but it's very concentrated on the work. You're not, again, crushing your little hedgehog that's underneath your waist. Hold up the next one, hold. And then little circle, 4 one way. 1, not too fast. 2, keep pulling in. 3 and 4, maybe arm in front, other way, and 4. Good, 3, 2, and 1. And then both legs lift, out to the side, squeeze, and lower down. And again, lift and squeeze, and lower down. Lift and squeeze, lower down, lift. Let's try one more. Nearly there, guys. Lift, well done. Getting rid of all those cobwebs. Fresh week, fresh energy. Well done, guys. Clams, option on the floor. Legs can be off the floor, bottom knee off the floor as we open and close. So your choice. Again, you're probably going to want that arm in front now. Don't let that go again. Core, navel into spine. Connect, squeeze, and release. Four more, and 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Roll onto your back. Rock and roll your pelvis again. So a few crunches and then some lower belly ones, a nice scissor routine. So we're going to come up for 2 and back for 2. Now we're noticing that imprint of spine and that neutral as we lower back down. Make sure your feet aren't too close. You don't want your hips to get involved and do the work. It's just bring the ribs towards the hips and back down. Up and back down. Two more. Last one. And then gently bring your hands to the side. Bring your legs in. Imprint your spine, and we'll do our little scissor little one. Some of you haven't done this for a while, so you might only just do half of it. That's fine. Scoop your belly in and scissor down for 1, 2. Back up for 1 and 2. Down 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up for 4, 3, down for 6. Keep squeezing. If you feel your abs are letting go, then stop. Back up for 6. Down for 8. You can even bend the knees if you need to for the last few. Keep the back connected and back up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in towards the armpits, toes together now. Just have a stretch there. Little wobble side to side. Take a little happy baby, reach the legs up, relax your tailbone back down, and a little swing side to side just to massage into that lower back. Take one knee in, stretch the other leg out. We're going to come into a nice hamstring stretch. Just point and flex that toe a few times or a couple of circles. Reach the leg up, Hold here, so you've got your hand on the thigh or the calf, getting that nice hamstring. If it's too much, then bend the back leg. Slowly then swap knees. Point and flex, circle, extend the leg if you want to. Exhale, lift up. Good, and then take a big body stretch. Just stretch the arms, really open up the abdominal, lift your middle back off the floor. And then take a moment then, grab your blanket if you wish, knees together if you wish. Take your Savasana as you exhale. Now as we take a moment now just to come back to the breathing. Again, noticing all points that connect to the floor. Notice the back of the head, back of the knuckles, the buttocks, the pelvis, all the way down to the heels. And as you allow that flow of positive energy, maybe a positive affirmation to take in to the rest of your day, maybe it's all is well, I am breath. Or just your little mantra, what's going to keep you going for the rest of the day. And as you exhale, give yourself permission to let go of that negative talk, that doubt. I can't. Sending the breath down into the belly, gentle ballooning, inhale. We can even place our right hand on heart and left hand on belly. Just really send that affirmation or mantra that we've given ourselves. Inhale. And you can even say, as I inhale, I bring more love and abundance into my life. And as I exhale, I let go of grief. I let go of sadness. As I inhale, I bring gratitude and compassion. And as I exhale, I let go. So make it true to you. What is relevant? What is going on in your mind? Letting go of the negative. As I inhale, I bring forgiveness. As I let go of resentment and blame. So again, now holding hands on the lower belly, filling up our energy bank in our lower dantian. Gentle ballooning of the belly. Noticing the wave-like breaths in and out. And then when you're ready in your own time, or you're at home, you can stay and linger here if you like. A big stretch of the arms and a big smile. Just let it envelope your whole face, your whole being, beaming out that light energy. You made some time for yourself on the mat today. Well done. Hug the knees in, a little release side to side. You can roll on your side, or you can roll all the way up, or you can hang right there. Thank you for